You've run the marathon again this year.
Yeah.
That's how many times?
7th one now.
7th?
7th. And I suppose because we're in the kitchen all day long, we graze, so we constantly eat, and it's not good for sort of... Well, I mean, you put weight on easily. I could put a stone on quite easily in a period of sort of 8 or 9 days, so...
What time did you do?
3:45.
Is that good?
You've never ran a marathon?
Is that good? I've run a marathon.
But you must...
26, yeah.
In terms of 15.5 stone, yeah, it's not bad, but I had a bit of a scare at the beginning because I got to the start line and I could hear this sort of chirping and screaming in my ear, and it was Jane Goody. And when she started talking about her training, and she was saying, well, I've had lots of Chinese, lots of Indians, and I've ran 6 kilometres. I said, but it's not 26k, sweetheart, it's 26 mile. So what's that in K then? Yeah, it's 42.
So she had no idea what a mile was?
No, no.
I mean, if you think elephants can migrate right across Africa, so maybe, you know, she was into the show. Now, listen, let's talk about cars.
Yes.
Where are you? You haven't still got that rubbish Bentley, have you?
It was great on a straight line, but couldn't go around corners. And I was driving to work one morning, and this sort of bright blue Bentley pulled up alongside me. And then this lady started knocking on the window, and I turned around, and it was Jordan in her Bentley, so it's a great excuse to get rid of the car.
So the Bentley's gone?
Bentley's gone.
Replaced with a...
Range Rover.
Range Rover?
Yeah, the Super Sport. Really nice, fast, smooth, and yeah, really good.
Didn't you have a full 30 Ferrari?
Still got that, yes.
Still got,
yeah,
oh, you forgot that?
Yeah, no, that's sort of, you know, a bit of a treat on a Sunday, maybe. Yeah, that's a cool car.
I mean, it's not a very good-looking car, but my God, it's a beautiful thing to drive.
It's almost like having a posh go-kart, you know, because you feel like battered and bruised after 2 hours of being in there. Yeah, I'm just slightly worried about those speed cameras now because they're going to...
Well, you've got an interesting way of dealing with them.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this?
Bit of a...
you like this?
Bit of a chef's secret, really. Down the embankment, as you know, they're lined, Vauxhall Bridge, there's you know, 6 or 7 cameras. So the secret thing to do is get a catering pack of cling film, and about 2:30 in the morning, when there's hardly any traffic on the road, just pull over, jump on side and just wrap the thing in cling film, so when it flashes, it sort of smudges the sort of number plate, and it doesn't look sabotaged, but I tell you, it does work.
It does, so you can just howl past and it's all just a blur?
Just a blur. And of course, when they're looking for them to identify which one's been sabotaged or spray painted or covered in Tipex, you know, they've tight cling film, but make sure there's no air bubbles in there.
That was a brilliant idea. Let's abandon the show and get on out there, because my favourite I ever heard was a Dutch trick. You know, there's a tiny little hole